I was popularly known, and I performed so many shows. I performed along with Shina Peter, Wasiu, Ayinde Macha. This guy shot me.
Wow.
This guy shot me. Here, I have, even as I'm talking, I have some bullets in me. I have some bullets right here. My head, behind my head here, and all that. So all my office was full of blood. Everywhere here was full of blood. But after all said and done, Amokachi left me and entered his, he was going to club that night. He left me and entered his, is it not 505, late America Spec 505, then it was raining. Entered and drove off, left me. My name is Uwaizee Johnson Erhabor. I'm born and brought up in Edo State, Benin City, to be precise. My father is from Okada. My mother also. So I'm from Ovia Northeast. That is Ovia Northeast. My father was a trader, popularly known as Taggart, way back in Lagos Street, Benin City. And we used to be with our father, and that is why my primary school is at Mission Road. We call it a Mokbai Primary School, popularly known as Modern Primary School, way back at Mission Road. That is my primary school. Then my secondary school is at CV Road, Baptist High School. I attended Baptist High School from my GS1 to SS1. Then I later changed because of my younger ones that was in Amokachi-Uwaxious Secondary School. I later changed to Amokachi-Uwaxious Secondary School to meet my younger one, to take care of them in Amokachi-Uwaxious Secondary School. That is beside Ihogbe Secondary School. That is where I finished my secondary school, at Amokachi-Uwaxious. Yeah. So that is my school education. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Can you tell us how you started your music career, sir?
Yeah. I can actually remember way back when I was young, I find myself liking a musical instrument. I like playing flute. I like playing mouth organ. I like playing guitar. Even without nobody teaching me this instrument, I find myself playing it and making people feel it. Then I was very, very young. I think around age 12, 13, 14, I was already good in playing mouth organ. I remember those days when I used to play Victor Ifo song. I remember those days. So sometimes when my father friends comes around to see my father, they used to hear me playing. They say, "Who is this boy?" My father was just very proud of me then, seeing me playing. And those his friends then used to appreciate my socialism. So that was how I find myself actually playing music. I see myself, anytime I touch anything that have to do with music, I'm always perfect, and people always encourage me. So I then realized that I think I would take that music role in my life. So I started, that was how my musical career started. Then when I came to Lagos in year 1994, I remember November 4th, 1994. So I came to start my life here alone. Came to meet my senior brother then, based in Lagos. That was how I started. Then I started seeing myself, finding myself around guys, people that play music, going to different clubs. I mean live performance. So like that, I became a boss of my own, and I started working on my debut album then, popularly known as Oromeye. So many guys that remember me can remember way back Oromeye. I released my first album. My first debut was in year 2000, 2001. That popular track then was Oromeye. So Oromeye goes like this. Today, I'm feel happy. Oh, Oromeye. Every day, I'm feel happy. Oh, Oromeye. Today, I'm feel happy. Oh, Oromeye. Every day, I'm feel happy. Oh, Oromeye. Walk by no, Baba. Walk by no, Baba. So walk by no means is just it's almost like it's just like gospel actually, but is a gospel circular. The song, the content of that song, if you listen to it, is gospel. But I see myself as a secular artist, and I can be invited as a gospel artist. Then I can be invited as a secular music based on the way I portray myself. Then, so and that workpano around my environment, I move around. I used to hear people say workpano. Workpano in Yoruba means you quench light. You are the one that quench the light. But workpano means you are the one. You are the only one. You are the only one, my Lord God. You are the only one. So in that song, I was just trying to praise my God, because why it comes that way was after all the struggle, trying to come up musically, there was no assistant and all that. So at the end of the day, I find myself in that level that I never expected musically, and I became popular. Those people that knows Oromeye, that know that music I just sang now, Workmano. If you remember way back in year 2001, year 2002, Workmano was a national architect in this Lagos. Way back at AIT, MITV, Galaxy, then that was even before Silverbird came up. My music was so popular that in AIT, is it independent radio? AIT and AIT is the television station. Why thank you, is what I'm trying to say. Why Ray Power was the radio. Ray Power, I was popularly known, and I performed so many shows for Ray Power and AIT then.
Wow.
I remember way back when I used to perform in Water Park, AIT will invite me. I perform along with Shina Peter, Wasiu, Ayinde Macha. Way back Ayangba Boys at Water Park. It was a very popular show, and I have done so many shows for AIT, like up to 4 or 5 shows way back. You understand? So, and in their lunch break, I remember lunch break, my music was like a national item. My music was what this guy they call, he's late now, Steve Kadri, used to start his program. Steve Kadri will start his program with that Workmano. He will end the program with Workmano. To the extent that when Steve Kadri was in hospital bed, when he was sick, it was my music they were dedicated to him, because my music was the best music that he was playing in that his program. So musically, actually, it was all fun all the way. You understand? So that was actually how my musical career started. And way back, myself and this guy is also late now. I thank God for our life anyway. What's his name? Sansotan. I think I released, Oromeye was released 3 months, 4 months before Sansotan released his work, Jambajastic, then. So I can still remember all those days. I know that. So that was it. That was how my musical career started. So people like in Ray Power, people like Kenny Ogungbe, D1, they were in charge then, you know, and we were running things. They were in charge. We were running things. Kenny and D1, I think they can't hear my name or see me, and they will say they don't know me. We know ourselves then, and they were actually good people to the kind of big bros to actually relate with, because they were also encouraging then. So that was how actually my musical career started.
Thank you, sir. At what age did you come to Lagos, sir?
I came to Lagos at age 21.
Wow.
At age 20, 21, yes. Yeah. I was, yes. I remember.
That album at what age, sir?
I dropped my debut album. My first album was at age, I was around age 25, 26. Yeah.
Now,
Around age 25. Yeah, I was around 25 years old.
as at that time, sir, did you have any support from more like a record label, or were you doing all of this on your own, sir?
Oh my God. Like I told you, what I say, if I have to begin to analyze one after the other, I would take a whole lot of time. There was never support. My first album, I worked so hard to go to studio. People like I can still remember people like Imona. There's this guy that sang I'm a winner, I'm a winner. His name is Imona. That music then was popular. He was my producer. He's a very, very good instrumentalist. He's an instrumentalist to Majef Ashek. He was following Majef Ashek up all over that then. So he produced that my album. I think I was that age. I think I was age 24, 25 when I released that my first album. Then there was never support from anybody. It was my hard work. You know, I did my audio from audio to video. But when my audio was that popular to that level, then a record label, then there was a guy, he owns a record label, then his name is Belumi Johnson or something like that. He's my namesake. So the guy then was the one in charge of Benita Okoye's song. You know, I don't know whether you know one girl they call Benita then. There's a girl that was also popular then. We perform in the same shows then. Benita Okoye. It's a gospel artist. She was very, very small girl. She was very good in gospel music. You know. Something like that. That music was so popular then. You know, it was the same guy that the same record label was the one that took over my album too. The guy took over my album, but the guy never actually spent money on my record label. It got to a stage when we were trying to do video. You know, video of way back now. I have to give the guy my own money. I gave that guy my money. I gave him some money then, I kind of borrow to work on my video, to produce my video. I can still remember. And that was a money that was never paid back. Oh. But because of the interest, the likeness, the interest, the eagerness that I want to be all over. So I sponsored my album, my first album. It was actually during my second album, then I was going to shows here and there. So many people were getting a kind of interest. So many friends that I know that are good in managing artists and all that were coming to me, and I pick one particular guy that time, Obong. He was kind of managing me then. This management we are talking about now, we were all friends. But when they now see the level my musical career was going, I don't really know much, but mine is just to deliver. I don't really know. Then I was an artist, but I don't know the business aspect of it. Like I can say, that is one of those things that actually affected me till date. Because I never know the business aspect of it. My own was just show, let me perform, I'm known musically. But the business aspect of it, I was never good. I don't really know much about the business aspect of it, and which is the main cocoa. You understand? So I can say my music was popular, but I never made money. So then I was attending a whole lot of shows, going to shows. Like I told you, musically, like I said earlier, I said I performed so many shows for that communication, especially that communication, because that station, no, I will not lie to you. So many people thought I was working with that communication. That is AIT. There's so many people thought I was working with them because of the closeness. They actually, I won't lie, they actually promoted me, especially this guy, popularly known then, Steve Kadri. He promoted me so much. He promoted me so much. So it was from there I met with this guy based in abroad. I met with this man based in abroad. His name is Francis. He's also an Edo man. He's from Benin. He's like an uncle to me. He's my relative anyway. He's my relative. He's my brother. So he never knew I was his brother anyway. He used to hear my music. He said most of the time when he's in his hotel room, they used to play that music. And I was going somewhere when somebody pointed. He himself was going somewhere when he saw me going on the street. Somebody pointed at me that is so person, Uwaxious J. He called me and he said he has heard a lot about me. So person. I said yes. So do I know him? I was trying to crack my brain. He now introduced himself. It was from there. He now said I think he would be interested to work to sponsor my second album. Wow. That was how my second album came up. That was how my second album came up. But before then, I have a friend that also fall in love with my music and was actually trying to. This man is an Hausa man. His name is Mr. Acer. He worked with STB Macan at Yabaden. So when my brother came around that he would like to sponsor, I have to go and meet him and talk to him that somebody said he would be interested, he is interested, want to work with me. That was how my second album came up. And my second album is also popular too. Everybody knows my second album too. It's very, very popular. O Salah, ye Mary, O Baba, ye Mary. 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 That is actually the chorus of that song. It was so popular then too. It was popular. So that is what I can say about my beginning, my early days of my music anyway.
Thank you very much, sir. Throughout your career, sir, is that any moment that, like throughout your journey in the music, that whenever you think about this particular moment, it's kind of make you so sad that you might even want to cry?
But I actually, yeah. Whenever I remember the zeal, the attention I give to music, when I remember the level, the way things, the way things went, or the way things are going, the way things actually went, because I actually, I have a whole lot to do musically, but there was never sponsor. So that's whenever I think of that, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. That is the reason why, even to date, I've not given up musically. I'm still like every other young man on the streets, trying to do what he knows how to do best musically. So whenever I remember those things, that I'm good, I know musically, I know whom I am, but sponsorship, I lack sponsorship. So each time I think about those areas, I'm not always happy. And again, one of those things that each time I remember, I feel so bad. I was here in my office some years back, it was around 7:38 in the night. Right here in my office, some boys just came in. Wow. They were all armed. As they were trooping in, they all were bringing out their gun. That I have to cooperate. If you do anyhow here, we'll kill you. I think I can still remember it was November, December 7th. December 7th or November 7th, 2021 or so. So these guys came in. We do POS here in my business, here in my office. We sell digital electronics like GoTV, DSTV here. So these guys just came in here that day. I was having some money in my office here, which is about 380 or thereabouts that I was having in my office. They came in, they hit me. I just cooperated with them. They collected my laptop, they collected my phone, they collected my money. And this particular guy was pointing gun at me that I should calm down if I do anyhow. That they know they know that I'm a stubborn man and this and that. Before you know it, after taking all they came to take, before I could know what was going on, this guy released bullet on me. This guy shot me.
Wow.
This guy shot me. Here I have, even as I'm talking, I have some bullets in me. I have some bullets right here. My head, behind my head here and all that. So all my office was full of blood. Everywhere here was full of blood. So people came, helped me, they rushed me to the hospital. Nearby police station came around when they heard the story, came to check the office. They came to meet me in the hospital. That I was receiving treatment. Thank God I'm alive today, you know. So that could be, I don't know how to put that particular scene. So after the scene, actually, I came up with another tough song that I never, as I'm talking to you, because that aggression of that injury, that incident, after I got healed from that the injury, I went back to studio. I dropped a song titled Trigger. Came to up to me, put the trigger. Everybody begin to shiver. Oluwa loke, never let me down. All my enemies, they don't bow. I have it in, that is my latest work that I have not even dropped right now. So my advice to my viewers is don't give up. Like I never give up. And again, one of those things that make me sad each time I remember in this industry, in entertainment industry, and the entertainment industry is not only, it might not be only music. Football is also an entertainment. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So because of my look, even way back before I dropped my first album, way back, I'm telling you of 1998, 98. I remember this was 1998. So because of my resemblance, each time Amokachi is playing ball, there's this guy they call Amokachi. He's a very popular footballer way back in Nigeria Super Eagle, Amokachi. You can remember Amokachi. So because of the disturbance, anytime I'm going on the street, even before my musical career, I'll be so popular in the sense that so many people sees me as an Amokachi. So many people sees me as Amokachi. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So many people sees me as Amokachi. You understand?
Okay.
So each time I am moving on the street, they sees me, look at this guy, because me myself, I train. I'm a bodybuilder too. You understand? I used to bodybuild. When you see everything about me, if you check my picture, check Amokachi picture, I will bring it out. You see Amokachi and me, you think we are identical twins. You understand? So guys were really disturbing me on the street, calling me Amokachi brother. I'm Amokachi brother. So many guys have come to me that I should render them assistant. After all, you be this Amokachi brother. I will just be laughing. I don't know Amokachi. You understand? I don't know Amokachi from Adam. The way people are looking forward to see him is the same way I am looking forward to see him. You know, he got to a level that one guy came to me around my environment where I stayed then in Abeson Estate. This man came to me and said, today he will know whether I'm Amokashi's brother or not. Because the resemblance and the way I am, and me, I'm always, because of the kind of person I am, my training, what I put on and everything, I always take care of myself from beginning. I will not lie. I don't mind using my last kobo. I might not have anything, but what I wear, what I put on, or what I eat, I don't care. I'll be taking care of myself. I do take care of myself. So when you see me, you look me like Boti. I'll be my Paco pass you. You understand? So this day, this particular day, this guy came to me and said, bro, today, I don't mind what it will cost me because Amokachi is in town today. Shebi, you say you are not Amokashi's brother. Okay, now I will sponsor whatever it takes to get to where Amokachi is today. I say, okay, no problem. I remember that match they played Super Eagle played against Burkina Faso. Then Amokachi just had those twins. Then Amokachi just newly gave birth to twins. So they were training before the match. They were training in National Stadium. So this guy brought a car. He brought a cab. Said we should go and meet Amokachi in National Stadium. Believe you me, when we got to National Stadium, Amokachi was already inside the field. But me, I was dragging myself. I mean, I was dragging myself from the crowd. People were seeing me as Amokachi. Meanwhile, Amokachi was already training inside the field.
Wow.
You understand? That guy himself, that guy that brought me, the guy himself was surprised. What did this? I remember it was some mobile police that assisted me. They now took me in. I entered inside the field. You know, inside the field now, those places that people will squat. That was how they led me down to that place. I entered inside the stadium. I entered inside the field. I went to squat because those people believe that this guy is not Amokachi. Those first men, they knew I wasn't Amokachi, but this one are Amokachi brother. So let's give this guy Amokachi respect. So that was how they guided me. They took me to where I stayed. So after the training, so that was how they moved me. Oh yeah, go and follow your brother, join your brother to enter. That bus just enter feed. The bus, the Super Eagle bus now came enter the feed. As they just finished the training, the Super Eagle bus came in, and that was how those police escorted me. That I should go and join my brother. Go and join your brother because these people they will rush you, they will squeeze you. It was one particular guy. I cannot say the guy was doing his job. He's a bouncer. The guy was Amokashi's bouncer. The guy never gave me chance to meet with Amokachi right in the field or to enter the say, who are you? The first man that was escorting me, they were telling the guy, this is Amokachi brother, and let him join his brother now. The guy said, no, this one not be, I don't know this guy. Amokachi never told me anything about it. This guy not be Amokachi brother. That was how the guy blocked me from entering the bus with them. Because I was already close. I was already about to join. So that was how that guy blocked me from Amokachi. Amokachi entered bus and the bus moved. So I found myself my way out to join the guy that brought me. Then they were lodging in Sheraton. They lodged in Sheraton then. So we find our way down to Sheraton.
Wow.
As soon as we got to Sheraton, the same thing. Because there was crowd. No Super Eagle then. They were up there. They were delivering then. So crowd was there. As soon as I got there, left and right. Amokachi. See Amokachi. As someone said, no, you're Amokachi brother. No, Amokachi twin brother. This is that. I was just laughing. But me seeing myself in that situation that day, I believe that life has changed. That was my thoughts. I said things for people to see me in this form and Amokachi is around. There's no way Amokachi will see me and let me go like this.
Exactly.
So we enter Sheraton and so many people, the attendants, they came around. Amokachi, your brother don't go up, your brother don't day up. You want to go and meet him? I said, no. I said, no, I'm not Amokachi brother. Say, are you sure? Are you saying the truth? Now, Organa lie. You say we want me to give us money. No, I said, please, I'm not Amokachi's brother. When I'm saying it, nobody believe. So, but then I expressed myself to them. Before I know it, they called Amokachi. Amokachi replied them. They called and said, your brother is here. Oh. Should he come? Or they said, no, which my brother? Amokachi now told them that I'm not expecting enough of my brother. He said, this one are your twin brother. Oh. No wonder when you born to his no, I was hearing them telling her, no wonder. Your brother is here. He's your twin brother. This one is just exactly like you. He was having his bait. He said, okay, let him have his bait. He will come down now. In a few minutes, I was back in the lift. In a few minutes, they said, your brother has arrived. When I look back like this, it's just as if I'm looking mirror. Wow. Amokachi himself saw me, he was shocked. He was short of what? What did he do? He just came straight to me, held me on my shoulder, and moved me forward. We were just strolling. Say, is it true that, what's your name? First of all, asked me, say, how are you? I said, I'm fine. I said, what's your name? I said, my name is Johnson. Is it true? Then the bouncer that is following him say, sir, this is the guy that this guy always tell people. This is the one that is telling people that is your Amokachi brother. I say, I never told anybody that I'm Amokachi's brother. But people call me Amokachi's brother because of our resemblance. I'm not a footballer. I'm an upcoming artist. I introduced myself. I tried to talk to Amokachi. So he just hold me on my shoulder. We were strolling together. Where he was asking me some questions. What's my name? Where am I from? What do I do? I explained to him. I said, but the reason why I came around today to see him, the disturbance has been too much on the streets. People disturb me so much. Anywhere I go, they call me Amokachi. Sometimes when I'm in midst of his fans, Amokachi real fans, those people that can die because of Amokachi, when I find myself in midst of such people, it's always hard for me to move out because they see me as Amokachi. Amokachi we are talking about now, those people, they are his fans, they have never seen him one-on-one, but they used to see him on television and all that. So as they see me, their mind goes to, this is Amokachi. Understand? There are so many occasions that mobile police people has assisted me out in midst of crowds. When you see crowd like this, once they call Amokachi, 1-2 people call Amokachi, especially at Ikeja then, you will see crowd, you go run. Area boys everywhere will full. In 2 or 3 occasions that have police people has assisted me. So because of that, I said, today let me meet with this guy. At least when he sees me, nobody will tell him. So after asking me 1 or 2 questions, and with that talk of that is Bansa, said I'm portraying myself as Amokachi's brother. Oh, I'm portraying myself as Amokachi. I said, lie. Look at the way I am. I'm a trainee, I'm a bodybuilder. I'm an upcoming artist. What I do presently, I have a barber salon where I'm managing. I'm trying to pursue my career and all that. I told Amokachi everything. But after all said and done, Amokachi left me and entered his, he was going to club that night. Left me and entered his, is it not 505, late America Spec 505 then was raining. Entered and drove off, left me. Some people were still telling me, why somebody I follow, that I follow close to his car. If he has 1 or 2 things to do, I still try to follow him up. Why the guy, is a bouncer came to me and said, bro, go back, or Amokachi is the boxer. If you force yourself too much on him now, he will start boxing you. He's a boxer, he will start doing this. When I look at it, because I want to come and see somebody that resemble me, that will look alike, I should not come and carry injury home. So I stepped back and he entered his car and drove off. So that was it. At the end of that was how that guy believed that truly this guy is not Amokachi's brother. And so many people before Amokachi arrived came downstairs that day in Sheraton. So many people have come to meet me that I should just link them. I should just link them because they believe that I'm Amokachi's brother. But please just link us. I'm going to give you so amount. I'm going to do this. Just try to link up. Just try to introduce me to Amokachi. I'm not Amokachi's brother. It's what I was telling them. We are not brothers. As you are trying to see him, it's also the same way I'm trying to see him. So each time I remember that day, anytime I remember that day, I always feel bad. Amokachi was somebody I love so much because of our resemblance. But his behavior, the way he reacted, the way he behaved that day, since that day, I lost my likeness in him. You understand? So each time I remember that day, I feel bad. So that is one of the day that I remember since I've been struggling in this career. That each time I remember that day, I feel bad. And again and again, one of those things that each time I remember, I feel so bad. I feel really so bad. Especially this that I want to say is that of my late son, Egosa. You know, each time I remember that boy, you know, I always feel so bad. I actually have three of them. I had three of them, but Egosa was then, way back, Egosa was my second son. It's my second boy. I lost him in 2018, and that thing affected me for almost 2 years plus, almost 2 or 3 years. I started gaining myself from that incident, for that my son issue. I started gaining myself back around since 2018 to around after COVID-19. Yes, after COVID-19. So I started gaining myself back after COVID-19 when a friend of mine also came to me to, you know, that friend, I don't want to say much about that. It was when my friend came to change my location for some time. Okay, so I started relieving myself from that, my son's injury. It was just like a brief illness of 1 week, you know. So that boy was so good musically. Well, actually, I feel him so much then because he's always good. It's just like the way I was narrating my story of music, how I was coming up. You know, so this boy was also good. This boy, anything that have to do with music is always super. Not that I was actually teaching them, though they know they were growing up, they were seeing their father as an artist and all that. But the way this boy was coming up, and I know by today, if that boy was still alive, he will have been something else. I will not lie, he will have been something else. So each time I remember Egosa, sometimes it will almost ruin my day. Any day I remember, anytime I really soak myself into that feelings, I always feel so bad throughout that day. So, but when they say life goes on, also when there's life, there's hope. So that is how I just see it.
Thank you very much, sir. Do you have any upcoming job projects that you want your fans to look out for?
I have. Like as an artist, like that is why I told you. I say as an artist, you can't just sit down and say I'm an artist. I have some work, popular work way back, without, you know, it's just like you call yourself a footballer, and you are not. You are not training. You are not. You are not training, and you say you are a footballer. When you enter field, it will be somehow for you. So when it comes to music, there have never been a time that I relent. I never relented musically. It's just that meeting people, like meeting people I'm telling you about now, it's not everything I have, like I told you, I have a whole lot. It's not everything I have expressed in this interview. Like, it got to a stage, I went to meet Kenny, D1, the owner of Nigezie. I met with the owner of Nigezie, Kwame. We were very, very close way back. Kwame is a very, very close friend. These are close friends. So I try to meet with these people, you know, when you are not up to their level and they see that is this guy work now? I mean, one of these people I beg, I don't get, no, they will cut you off one way or the other. They will cut you off. So I try to meet with some people that I know that could assist me musically, that could boost my career, but they never give any attention. You understand? So there is a level you try to force some people to. After some time, it will become an insult. So what will you do? Exactly. You have to stay. You have to stay. So those are the things. If not musically, I will not lie you. Musically, because I'm the type that when I look the level of what is happening musically, I blend very fast because that is what I know how to do best. My number one is music, you know. So, but when you are not getting what you expected, the way it ought to go, but still, as being the father, this is what you know how to do best. I will never relent. You understand? So that is why I'm still on it to date. Even in this environment, all the young artists around me, they always come around me. Here, this place, you will always see artists around me here. Bro, listen to this work. Bro, look at, you know, it has always been like that. I've always encouraged them. You understand? So that's it. You know.
Thank you very much, sir. To round it all up, sir, can you give your viewers your final advice and your handle so they can check you up, your social media pages, and your phone number?
Okay. Yeah. My handle in social media is Uwaxious J. Uwaxious J. You get me once you on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, TikTok is the same name, Uwaxious J. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. My phone number, if you care, my phone number is 08023892724. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, eh. Whoa, oh, oh, eh. Whoa, oh, oh, eh. I'm a Uwaxious J. Come on, baby, don't stay too long. Now you are to think of day and night. I no fit do anything without you. Anything with them like me, them say. Come on, me and like, what do they do to me? You don't make me follow, you don't make me follow, you don't make me fall in love. You they shock me like I don't forgo. You are my soul, baby. You are my soul, baby. You are my soul, baby. Can't stop loving. Look into my heart. Tell me what you see. You will see yourself. Tell me what you feel. Then you will know what I feel for you. Baby, sweet. Now you be my lover, baby. Now you be my heart, oh. Now you be my lover. Can't stop loving you. Now you be my love, baby. Now you be my heart. Now you be my love. What love on me.